Heyo everybody, Haku here with my read-through or live reaction or whatever you want to call it for Beast Complex, at least Chapter 1. I don't know if I'm going to do 1 to 3, I haven't decided yet. So Beast Complex is kind of a spin-off. I think it's set in the same world as Beastars. Now the earlier chapters came out long ago, but I never read them. So right here, just looking at it, the first 3 chapters came out in late 2017, early 2018. Then chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7 all came out in mid 2019. And then starting like this year, starting at the beginning of 2021, it started a weekly serialization. So there have been 3 weekly chapters so far, chapters 8, 9, and 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to marathon to catch up. I'll probably try to do like maybe a video a week, hopefully. And do multiple chapters per video until I catch up, and then we'll do weekly just like we did with Beastars. I think that Paru also has another manga out right now, but I'm not really sure about that. It may have just been a short-term thing, and I'm not talking about the Paru no Graffiti, which was like the autobiographical manga she was doing. But there was another one that I think I've seen her posting stuff about on Twitter. But either way, for now, we're going to be doing Beast Complex. So I want to do at least chapter 1. If it's not super duper long, I'll also do chapters 2 and 3. Just do all of the, what was it, 2017? Do all of the 2017 ones together. And then, hold on, just making sure my recording stuff looks alright. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I'll do all this 2017 stuff together if I can. If not, if chapter 1 is super long, because sometimes the first chapter of a series is, I'll just do chapter 1 in this video, then the next one I'll do 2 and 3 together. But yeah, we'll see. For those of you that watched Beastars as I was catching up to it before I went weekly with that, I mean like before I caught up weekly, I was still doing videos weekly, but back when I was doing like 7 chapters a video, those of you will probably be used to it who have watched all my Beastar stuff. But either way, let's start out here with Beast Complex Chapter 1. Okay. Now, hold on, I'm just making sure everything looks alright. Okay. Raoul, it's the morning. I'm up, and we're seeing a lion here at the beginning. The news says they found a dead male giraffe yesterday, and that Romeo and that his classmate Coyote hauled him to death, or mauled him to death. Oh, really? He must have been possessed by something really foul. There's no telling how teenagers will end up if they don't have a bright future like you do. Damn it. I'm in the middle of studying. Students are always busy. I'm glad that you're my son. I'm proud of you. Yeah. Chapter 1, The Lion and the Bat. This world is filled with scary dark sides and tender relationships. So, and I love this is like really old school Paru artwork. Saltwater and Nile crocodiles from the Gulf Coast have body temperatures that range from 60 to 70 degrees. I'm a lion. Good morning, Raoul. Good morning. Good morning. And the student council president. Hey, Raoul. The king of beasts. Raoul-kun. He's ballin'. Can accomplish anything. Raoul, I'm popular. Let's hang out after school. I don't have any enemies. It's taken me so back how this is like the first 10 or so chapters of Beastars. This looks so much like it. Sorry, I need to go to cram school after this. What, today too? Can't you take a break? Whenever you're like this, it's hard to breathe in your space. Well, thanks. I bet you can find some other guy to hang out with. Hey, no. I've never felt overwhelmed before. Yes, ever since I was a little cub, I've lived for the sake of getting approval from the animals around me. Okay. Respect, trust, awe, admiration. As the perfect lion, I want more of that to establish the nobility I need. What I have now is not enough. Raoul-kun, may I have a word with you? Oh, hello, Sensei. What's the matter? You're always acting goody-goody in front of the teachers here. I have a favor for our wonderful student council president. There's a fruit bat in your class named Azumo-kun. You know him, don't you? Yes, he hasn't been to school for a whole year, has he? He has to take his exams next year. Could you go to his house and convince him to come to school? It'd be easier for him to open his heart to a classmate, don't you think? And I see this in like manga and anime and stuff all the time. I almost said animal. Where they're like, oh yeah, so and so hasn't been to class in like 2 or 3 months, and I'm like, what school? What is anime Japan like? What school can you get away with that at? Oh, what? Well, of course, I'd like to go. But we've never really talked that much before, so I think it may have the opposite effect. Pain. What are you saying? Aren't you the student council president? Now's the time to show that off. Shut up. You're trying to get into Savani University, aren't you? Yes. That won't be a problem for you, with your grades. But with a college like that, you'll need good reports in your curricular record, Raoul-kun. If you want to have an exceptional record, you'll need to bring back at least one fruit bat here. Okay, damn snake. You're just pushing that business to me because you don't want to deal with it. It's obvious, or it's dead obvious. Oh, I heard Azumo-kun left his house and lives by himself. I saw him go inside a worn-out building. How dare you take advantage of students? Well, it's not like I have any other choice but to do as he says. Phew. And then he looks up at the building. Well, I came here from the info I got. Maybe I made some kind of mistake. Just take a peek and go home. Is this really the place? Hey, Azumo. You're not here, huh? Well, time to go. Did you come here to eat me? Whoa. Azumo-kun? Shit, a classmate just saw me act lame. Man, you scared me. If you're here, then you should have answered me. You're an intruder. What'd you come here for? Huh? What'd I come here for, eh? The teachers are worried about you. I'm the student council president, so I figured I could do something to help you. Why aren't you coming to school? If there's anyone bullying you, I could do something about it. Let me help you. You have a shallow mindset, even more than I imagined. What? In the 17 years of your life, you must have never experienced true sadness or pain, especially since being a lion is the only thing you're proud about yourself. Okay, proud about yourself. Okay. I would have said proud of yourself about, maybe. I don't know. Maybe my grammar, syntax, whatever is wrong. That's why you always act like a know-it-all. Why you mess up your mane even though it's not fully grown yet. Everything is all about you. You must be desperate to use your huge body, to hide that you're a complete nobody. And when you finally grow up, you'll degrade yourself into a worthless monster. Hey, don't bullshit me. I'm a lion before I'm the student council president, and he proves his point by grabbing him. I'm not going to take this shit from a damn shut-in. Don't screw with me. Huh, do you think I'm scared of you? I'm used to predators with your fangs, eyes, and panting. What's that supposed to mean? My parents were eaten by a lion last year. So, I know your true nature. You'll always use violence as your last resort. Try and show everyone in school who you really are. You'll feel much better about yourself. After all, it's impossible for a lion to be a hero. You're better off eating me whole right now. And we see him later on taking a shower, washing the stank off himself from that conversation. That was the first time I bore my fangs against anyone I couldn't talk, against anyone. I couldn't talk back to him. What if I didn't control myself back then? And he looks at his fangs in the mirror. Raoul, you're going to cram school tomorrow, so you'll need a lunch ready. Yeah. You need to do your best with that test coming up. I expect a lot of great things from you. Uh-huh. I bet he doesn't want to see me anymore. I'm not going to go there anymore. I'll work hard. Work hard? What am I working hard for? Okay. He's just sitting on the bus again. Why the hell did you come here again? Are you looking for an ingredient for your dinner? And he visits him again. No, today I came here to apologize about yesterday. I didn't know what you went through. I'm really sorry that I acted so violent to you. Also, you don't have to force yourself to come to school anymore. What's gotten into you? Wait, I'm not trying to trick you or anything. It's just, you can only get so far with self-studying. I'll let you use my notes. Think of this as an apology, okay? This is really good. It was the first time I saw Azumo not hanging upside down. It made me remember that he was that he was my classmate. And we have him showing him the notes. I love this too because it's really, really good. And it reminds me of how so many chapters of Beastars were just absolute masterpieces. Like the first chapter of Beastars, is brilliant in terms of the storytelling. It's so, so good. And this is just reminding me of I missed Beastars. It's been out of my life for a couple months, you know? At least the manga. So, I don't know. I missed this. I missed how good Paru's writing was. Oh, this Sea-Speak test was tough. How do you think you did? Probably no point in asking. It included material from the last chapter, right? I think I did okay. That's nice, man. Aren't you just the perfect animal? So, I've been trying to pretend it's all a lie, but the truth is that I'm a selfish and savage lion. I feel like I want to change that. Lately I've been thinking, I'm actually hopeless as an animal. I don't know if I read that in the right order. The paneling was a bit weird. Okay. So tell me what I need to know about the next chapter. Oh, hey you crazy cat. Hey you cool cat and kid. Okay, sorry, I'm late. First, we have to review the test we did yesterday. When we're done, we can eat the lunch my mom made. That's cool. So, what is it? Factorization. No, I mean, what's the lunch? The more we'd meet, the less hostile Ozmo would treat me. Whenever I'm with Ozmo, the world feels kind of simple. We're just two 17-year-old boys. Nothing more, nothing less. Ozmo, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Had a meeting with the student council. Okay, come in. It's a full moon tonight. Whoa. You scared me, man. You're too heavy. Haha, yep, I am. This is making me think something really sad might happen. I used to be scared of this back when I was in elementary school. I was the only one in gym class who couldn't do back hip circles. I was scared of my legs not being on the ground like they normally are. You're still scared of that now, aren't you? I guess I can't deceive you, huh? Back then, when I got mad at you, I was scared that you saw through my violent nature. When I held your feet, my hand was trembling. That probably wasn't you trembling. I was the one trembling, Raoul. The truth is, I was so scared I almost cried. For the first time in a while, I felt like I wanted to live. I've never felt that way since my mom and dad died. You don't need to look after me anymore. I'm no longer a sad bat. Ozmo, but I'm really... Wait, what's with the bags? I'll be moving out of this town tonight. Huh? Consider the irony. A lion giving me courage. You'll be okay. I'll tell Sensei myself so you can go without any worries. Raoul, I'm sure you'll become a great lion. I believe in you. And he flies off later. I love this. This is so good. I wish we had seen these characters in Beastars now. I really, really like them. Though far apart, they're still connected. They await the day they can meet again. So good. And this was back when Hot Chocolate Scans was doing the stuff. I forget who did the more recent, or what they called themselves, the people doing the more recent chapters of Beastars. Oh well. That wasn't actually that long. That was probably less than 15 minutes. Yeah, it was 13 minutes. Okay. So... Again, hopefully my recording's acting fine. I see the little CPU thing on my recording jumping up a bit because I'm flipping over to the next chapter. But let's read chapter 2 and 3 because this is an anthology series, so I don't know if they'll all be around the same length or not. But I would think that maybe they're shorter. At least I'm pretty sure this is an anthology series where every story is different. Like a fully different character and stuff. But either way, let me grab a sip of water really quick and then I'll continue into chapter 2. I'll read the first 3 here. Like I said, go ahead and do all the 2017 stuff and then the 2019 stuff. There are 4 chapters. So we'll see next time if I do all 4 together or if I'll split them like 2 and 2. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, man, they said carnivores smell bad and we only act nice to lure prey. We're gonna infiltrate their dorm. The nerve of them, right? Dang herbivores. Alright, time for a meeting. What's the plan? First, we need to know where the security cameras are. You're all going to the herbivore building. Oh, no, you just want to go play with Mog, don't you? Well, yeah, let's all go together. I'm surprised you'd want to get past that wall just to meet him. What are you, married couple? Don't be like that. We've been together since the day we were born. We're like brothers. Why is it that we have to be separated from the herbivores when we turn 10? I can only see him during recess. Is this going to be sad? Oh shoot, recess is almost over. Sorry, Mog. And they go running. Alright. Chapter 2, The Tiger and the Beaver. Okay. They say that everyone has some kind of weakness, but I don't feel that, but I don't feel anything like that from my whiskers. Alright? Is Gon... Okay, so this is Gon. This is the principal. So this is definitely way in the past, because I think Gon is 50 during Beastars, isn't he? Is Gon really the next leader? What do you expect? He's 10 years old like the rest of us, but once he hits puberty, he's going to grow up to be bigger and stronger than all of us. He is the biggest feline. But what'll happen after that? I really wish we had got more development on the Beastar system and the schools and all that, like was set up in that one chapter but then never brought up again. So maybe we can get some of that in Beast Complex, since it is going to be a weekly serialization for who knows how long. But what'll happen after that? Will he still be friends with that beaver, even though he's a Siberian tiger? Maybe he'll be like other upperclassmen and lose sight of the natural order. You know, I don't like looking at those two. Me neither. So, what were we talking about before this? We were talking about playing dodgeball before recess ends. You know, the carnivores have been acting real jumpy lately. I wonder what's wrong with them. The carnivores are only going to get stronger and stronger. But I don't like that. Sounds depressing. You know, if our parents weren't neighbors, we probably wouldn't have been friends. That's not true. I definitely would have talked to you. I'd go up to you and talk about your tail. I hear you, I hear you. Just don't shout. You'll make everyone get the wrong idea. That beaver's getting bullied by that tiger, says one of the people off to the side. Unfortunately for me, it's time for herbivores to do PE. See ya. Yeah, let's go to the same place tonight. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen him. He's gotten bigger. What's he doing with an herbivore? Again, a teacher's bound to find out if we keep going there. Why don't you play with your roommates? No way, all they do is play violent video games. Alright, I drowned him. Now shoot 'em all. Aim for the throat. Come on, let's meet at the edge of the pond at 10 p.m. Oh, alright, just don't get caught. I won't get caught because I'm Gon the Tiger Cub. Oof, I'm sorry. Oh, Headmaster, did you improvise that little tune? He says. Watch where you're going now. Sorry, sir. The kid was mentioned during the staff meeting. There's a student, and we have a flashback. There's a student who's being ostracized by the carnivores because he's great friends with the beaver. He's an honest and bright child. There shouldn't be anything wrong with him. I won't get caught because I'm Gon the Tiger Cub. Oh, what's that song, sir? As you can plainly see, every animal species coexist in this school. As a boarding school, students from 7 to 18 years of age are required to live in dorms. During long vacations, they're required to go back to their homes. While PE, math, and music courses are available, the school curriculum places a high importance on language arts and sea speak. Sea speaking is the language of the sea creatures. He's making whale noises. Practice. All students under the age of 9 can share dorm rooms and classes with different species, but when they turn 10, their rooms and classes are segregated. Okay, so this is interesting because we know that it's desegregate. Well, I mean, yeah, never mind. Okay, never mind. The classes aren't segregated, but the dorm rooms still are by the time we get to Lugosi's time. Who's the guy came up with that rule? Conflict between species is always going to happen, and dividing us won't stop it. Maybe it's because of growing season. I hear canines can suddenly grow taller when they turn 10. I think that's scary. Hey Mog, do you not want me to get taller? I don't really mind. Maybe it'll be harder for us to play together, but I can't stop you from getting taller. So what if I pinched you? It takes 6 months to recover. A punch? I'd die. What? Come on, man. Don't say that you'll die. I'm just telling the truth. I'm gonna hope it won't come to that. Hey, don't fuck with us. You said you'd give us 20,000. Fine. Fined? Just give us 10,000. I guess they just meant fine. You do have 10,000, right? Give it already. I don't have any money. You've sucked me dry. What? Would you rather lose your money or your fingers? Give me the money. I know you have it. And we have this goat getting shaken down. Those must be upperclassmen. They're bullying an herbivore. What should we do? Should we help them? A golden eagle, a Komodo dragon, a coyote, a jaguar. They're all violent. You might be able to take them on if you were 2 years older. Oh, that's right. I've got something in my room. I said give me the money. This camera my dad gave me is a hand-me-down. It can take 5 pictures. We're going to take a picture of those bullies as evidence and show it to a teacher. The teacher won't ignore it since it'll be caught on film. Gon, you're awesome. I respect you. That you'd go that far to help an upperclassman from bullies. I'm not really doing it for the upperclassmen. If I ignore those bullies, I feel like the carnivores from our year are going to start bullying the herbivores. I don't want a pacifist like you to be bullied, you know? Well, that's what friends are for. You're heavy, man. Still, thanks. Hey, what do you say, man? You gonna give me your wallet or not? Forget it. Just tell us what limb you want to be bitten off. If you hesitate to answer, we'll double your debts. Oh, this is horrible. How is it? I think I got it. Okay, I'm taking it. Okay. Good, good. Gon, why did you leave the flash on? 'Cause it's dark, duh. I needed a good view. I'll take another one for a good measure. And they all looked back. And then shooketh. Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna definitely save that panel. You're standing on top of someone. Flash from your camera. Hey cat, what picture did you take? Book it. Mog, I'm sorry. Give me your camera. Let's just, sure, okay. Run. They're getting away after them. And then they hop the fence. Hey Gon, was giving the camera to them not an option? If we give them the camera, they'll end up bullying us next. But those senpais will catch up to us. How are we supposed to get away from them? And they make it to the cycling club room. It'll be fine. And they run in. What is this? The cycling club room? I have an idea. Hey, they're in this room. Hurry. Where'd they go? Let's try splitting up. And then they book it out of there on bikes. A moving target's what birds of prey live for. And the eagle takes off. Get him, get on me, and he takes off with this crocodile-looking guy on his back. He doesn't, I know they mentioned a Komodo dragon, but that's not what this dude looks like. Can't believe I'm the one on the wheel. Where am I supposed to go? To the headmaster's office, straight ahead. Beaver and a tiger, what an odd duo. Let's get the tiger first, the rest will be easy. Hey, if you don't stop your bike, I'll crush the tiger's throat. Whoa, stop it. Gon, should I stop? Your throat's in danger. Are you serious? Keep going. Whoa. Gon, and he gets taken off. Let go. Shut up and listen. And does he scratch the upperclassman, or does the upperclassman scratch him? It's hard to tell from this panel. Yo, Kohai, I'll make you a good offer. You're a Siberian tiger, right? Next year your body will grow many times larger than before. You'll be stronger than all of us. I'm willing to let you join our team. When the next year hits, we'll treat you like family. Gon, come back. If you're smart, you'll join us. It'd be better than hanging out with that boring beaver, yeah? Stop acting like a goody-goody two-shoes and be true to your feral instincts. And then Gon just freaking headbutts his snoot in. Don't lump me together with you arrogant jerks. I'd never want to live sad and lonely lives like you do. I've decided. Okay, so Gon was the one that got scratched. I'll become the strongest tiger there ever was and protect Mog. Gonna show my picture to everyone and end you guys. Cancel culture, paparazzo, Gon on the case. You're covered in blood. Gon, you came back. We're almost to his office. Ride like your life depends on it. Mog, pretend that I'll eat you if you don't. And they're just booking it to the door. And they crash in. They had nowhere to run. The pictures that showed them bullying that herbivore, in addition to my face, obviously yes, was more than enough to prove their guilt. However, the headmaster only gave them a 1-month suspension. You're not going to expel them? They have the potential to change their ways. As long as they're students, I can't abandon them. Your fight with them wasn't for naught. See, I like this, teaching him the lesson of, instead of just expelling them, like as the leader of the school, to teach them to change their ways. We'll try harder to keep you boys safe from now on, so rest easy. What you two should really worry about are your futures. Are you going to continue your friendship like always, or are you going to change? There's no right answer, it all depends on you. And no matter how you two change, our teachers will still look after you. Hey Gon, you're always smiling, you're cheerful and kind, but the way you were so aggressive back there is how you should be, I think. Mog? But I thought you were cool. You were kind of scary. Are you implying that we're bound to go our separate ways someday. It's okay. It's nothing to be sad about. This is a miracle that'll last forever. Geez, almost got emotional there at the end. That was really, again, I think I mentioned before while reading Beastars time and time again how so many chapters were like so perfect on their own that I think actually an anthology series is really, really good for Paru. Like, it shows the strength of the one chapter writing ability, you know? So I'm excited. I'm going to do the third one now. Yeah, let me double check really quick, just a moment. Chapter 3 is, yeah, also directly attached to these two, I think. And then next time I'll do 2 to 4 more. I'll be leaving now, and we're starting with the zebra in this one. Yeah, good work today. See you tomorrow. Alright. One must be cautious of the chasms hidden in the world. And we see somebody watching as she walks home, and then jumping out to attack. Oh shit, it's a devourer. Any carnivores here, hold him down. In Woods Avenue and 21st Street, a female zebra was on her way to work when a male tiger bit her shoulder. She later died in the hospital from blood loss. Murders of carnivorous nature are referred to as devouring incidents, and this is the third one this week. Chapter 3, The Camel and the Wolf. It wasn't an incident, nor an accident, it was love. What this rookie mangaka wishes most is for you, the reader, to enjoy yourself. I think these also came out before Beastars started, right? I think I started reading Beastars in late 2017, and maybe these were earlier 2017? Or no, I'm not sure if this came out before Beastars or not. The deadline's tomorrow. I'd better finish this fast, and we have a camel now, as is in the chapter title. I've been a journalist for 13 years now, and I've decided that this article I'm working on will be my last. After I've submitted my article to my manager, I'm going to send him my letter of resignation. Yeah, this report could be better. These days, it's common sense for a camel to write antagonizing articles about carnivores, but that's not the type of work I want to deal with. But the thing is, I've been dealing with this job for 13 years, and I've definitely had enough. Throughout all the time I've been writing articles about herbivore murders, I've never thought about how a carnivore would react to reading them. Can I sit at your table? There are no other tables available. I was at a loss for words. She was a beautiful Wurf. A beautiful Wurf. Her fur is white as snow. Oh, go right ahead. I can find somewhere else to go. No, you're fine. You're in the middle of work, aren't you? Continue. Are you okay with that? Sure, I only came here to drink a cup of coffee. Is God testing me? I mean, seriously, a Wurf who comes to me when I'm writing this article. Why are carnivores made to devour? Are you a writer? Huh? You look like one at least. No, I'm a journalist. I'm in charge of the local news section of Safari Times. Oh, they're a famous bunch. I haven't read any newspapers from Safari Times, but I hear a lot of good things about them. Nah, they're just well known. This is my last article. My 13-year career has led me to this point. I don't think I'll ever get this kind of chance again. I'm supposed to collect data for my article. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever felt the urge to devour an herbivore? And she looks around. Oh, and stands up. And she starts walking off. I'm sorry, wait, please. That was a stupid question, I'm sorry. It's just, this is my last article. It's surely none of your business, but I want your help. That's an awfully crude topic for your last article, don't you think? Sorry about that. When you hurt a woman, you need to always make it up to her. Are you free tonight, Mr. Careless Journalist? It's strange, but this is how a camel and a Wurf ended up dating for a night. Her name is Abby, an enchanting female Wurf who is just as mature as she is childish. What really stood out to me were her beautiful black eyes, for they contrasted with my perception of carnivores. Maybe this is her way of giving me data for my article. Hey, tell me more about you. What's your name? My name's Guillaume. Guillaume, huh? That name sounds delicious, she says. Really? Yes, it sounds very sweet. I found that I enjoyed myself a lot more when I didn't try to assume any hidden meanings behind her comments. Wait a second. Didn't she basically call you tasty? And he's telling this story to this goat and otter, it looks like. This was 10 years ago. Okay, so this is 10 years in the past. I didn't know her well enough to know where, I didn't know her well enough to where I would know what she meant. Okay. Oh, thanks. Here's your gyoza. Delicious, huh? Well, I'd probably, rather be told that than, rather told that my name sounds delicious rather than unappetizing, but I don't know about Wurf telling me that. So, what happened in your date? Was it going well? Well, later, I treated her to some pancakes, because she wanted to eat something sweet. I find dessert to be most enjoyable during the night. Really, why is that? Gives me an immoral thrill. It tastes better knowing how bad it is for my body. Even camels won't eat vegetables every single day of the week, but if you neglect on your vegetables, they'll be poison to you. Enjoyments need to be limited. Our date only, Our date only lasts until tonight, and I'm certain that that I like you. She's showing me her large fangs. I enjoyed my food. Do you need to wake up early tomorrow? I needed to send in my letter of resignation tomorrow. If only Lugosi was like her, things would have been very, very different. I think I can afford to be late to work tomorrow. And they get busy. I want to eat you. I'm sorry. You want to eat me? Yeah, but I would never kill you. I've never thought about eating an herbivore before. This is the first time I've ever felt this way. This isn't a desire for meat. Believe me, we carnivores aren't like that. I want you. You can have me. I'm an uninteresting dromedary. In a sense, it was the most dramatic and radiant night I'd ever experienced. I want you to do it to a part of my body that I rarely use. All right, which hand do you normally use? My right hand. Again, that sounded completely off. That I took that line completely differently at first. Then, I'll take your left. Wow, I can feel your heart beating. You're such an amazing camel. I think I love you. So, you're gonna eat me while you love me? It's strange, isn't it? Huh? So she ate you? She sure did. Keep your voice down. In a hotel. She made sure we had tissues and towels in our room. What did she... I don't know what her intentions were. When she was done eating most of my hand, she put an engagement ring on one of the remaining fingers. She was a clever female in more ways than one. But, Senpai, you didn't reject her advances, right? Why'd you accept her without any hesitation? Well, I could have adhered to my primitive instincts and rejected her, but at that point I was already bewitched by her. You know, if it wasn't for that night, I probably wouldn't have continued being a journalist. You know, strange, too, that all the trouble and struggle that Haru and Lugosi went through, and these two are just like, whatever. Well, look at the time. I'm heading back to the company. Good work today. Here's money for my food. Don't eat it now. I won't eat it. All these poor goats with these racist don't eat it comments. Yeah, thanks for taking us here. See you later. That's right. I'm sure I wouldn't have continued this job. You left me a mission that I've yet to fulfill. You faced me, with your instincts filled with love and sadness. It's okay. I'll continue to write articles with our night together in mind. Wow. And she didn't stay with them. I thought they were going to end up together, but no. She isn't actually there. That's so interesting. What is gained and lost fills a heart with tender life. Again, a really, really great chapter in just showing moments and how they shape and change different people and how they don't need to stay together forever. It was the moment of this chapter that was important. So cool. Paru is so good. Like, all three of these chapters were great. I don't know which is my favorite. The middle one might have been my favorite. And then the first, my least favorite, with this in the middle. All three were incredible. That was really, really good. So because of how good that was, I'm very excited to continue, to catch up, to go weekly. I almost don't want to catch up and go weekly because I know as soon as I do, it's like, then I'm just going to have to wait for one chapter a week. I also don't know if this is going to be like ongoing as long as Beastars was, or if this is going to be a much shorter serialization, but we'll see. Either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really loved what we got so far. Like if you did like it, comment down there, tell me what you thought of these or my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Beast Complex, more on the chat or more on the channel, I guess. I've read all of Beastars, have all of that up on the channel. I will be doing more discussions on it hopefully in the future. I will be doing more videos in the anime hopefully in the future. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more, follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone, so just ask and I can give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon to help me to continue to keep making videos, it is patreon.com/Haku of the tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.